With a new legislative session kicking off, Governor Rick Perry has announced new priorities for state lawmakers to tackle, and he placed getting rid of sanctuary cities in Texas at the top of the list.
We must abolish sanctuary cities in Texas.
Joining us live to talk more about this, Tomball State Representative Debbie Riddle and Houston State Rep Garnet Coleman. Thanks to both of you. And first to you, Garnet Coleman, should this really be at the top of the governor's to-do list?
Well, there are no sanctuary cities in Texas. There is no really such thing as a sanctuary city, particularly in Houston, where if someone is known to be an undocumented immigrant when they're stopped by the police, they are sent straight to ICE and put in the line for deportation. So I'm slightly confused.
Well, I'm thinking Debbie Riddle is going to reply to that.
Yeah, good. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, good morning, Coleman, or Garnet, rather. Representative Coleman, I understand what you're saying. However, no, everyone, including the governor, understands, Garnet, that there are cities here in Texas that choose to ignore certain laws. They choose to think of our legal system as a cafeteria to accept some of our laws and ignore the others. I said the other day that we're the United States of America. We're not the United States of Lubies to pick and choose. So, no, the governor would not have chosen that, Garnet, as one of our priorities. I would not have introduced a bill to that effect if it was just simply something out of our imagination.
Do you think legislatively, Garnet Coleman, something needs to be done about something like this based on what Representative Riddle just said?
I think you solve problems, you don't create them. And one of the things that's the most important issue for this session is the budget, and also, you know, how we're going to run the state of Texas. If the governor chooses to put sanctuary, quote-unquote, sanctuary cities in eminent domain as emergencies in this session, one, eminent domain, the reason we have a problem is he vetoed the bill and he's solving his own problem. Then also with sanctuary cities, or this so-called sanctuary cities, that's a political issue for him running for president. I don't think these are emergencies in the Texas legislature.
Well, actually, I'm not running for president, and I see that, and I filed that bill early, and I didn't even know that the governor was going to declare that. But regarding the budget, constitutionally in Texas, that is constitutionally the only bill, quite frankly, that we have to pass. He doesn't have to declare that as an emergency, or he doesn't have to declare that as a priority. It already is. That is, by our Constitution, the one and only bill that we must pass, and that is our budget. And not only that, constitutionally here in Texas, unlike Washington, D.C., we have to balance our budget, and we will do that.
Representative Riddle, I want to get back to you on this. What can you possibly do, or what could the governor do that would make it difficult for sanctuary cities?
Well, I've introduced a bill that if a municipality or a city chooses to be a sanctuary city and just pick and choose what laws regarding illegal immigration that they want to enforce or not enforce, they can do so, but they just simply will not receive any state funds.
You see that as a credible threat, Garnet Coleman?
No. As a matter of fact, cities don't receive many state funds. That is done through local tax dollars. And quite frankly, it's a non-issue, which makes it politics.
All right. Thanks very much to both of you. Tomball State Representative Debbie Riddle there, and Houston State Representative Garnet Coleman.